Alright, welcome back. Last time, we captured Castor Mavania and learned what trial is being held. And set in motion the plans for taking the city of Ala Mhigo. So now we're gonna go put those plans into motion, starting with finding a key to get into a secret entrance to the city and go get Kryl. Let's not waste any more time then, shall we? My mom said Granddad kept the key with him at all times as a lucky charm. He hasn't got it with him. If he hasn't got it, then, well... then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Ready, Oscar? We may have to deal with a few Imperial patrols, or worse. Yes. I'm ready. Off to. Like we're gonna fight whatever these are. Let me target the bad guy. Not want to let me target what I wanted. Whiskar's wondering where everyone is. Searching for clues. Is there a clue in this pot? No. How about this aged barrel? No. In this lumber? Nope. About this masonry. No clues. Where might these clues be? Any down here? Appear to be so. Maybe up higher. Won't let me jump over that. Okay, well, can't go up there. This way, maybe? I feel like maybe I'm going a bit too far away. Probably. Head back. Why does it look like stuff's blowing up over there? Rhino's carbuncle. Did you find anything? No. Elise, are you a clue? Oh. Seriously? This hiding behind the wall that I had already walked past? Uh-oh. That's less than ideal. Kind of rooted them to hide in a log.
Away with you!
Is that everyone? I think it might be. Oh, here's a new clue. Okay, it's taking us to a monastery to the south, and Whiskar's gonna lead us there. Or am I? Okay, everyone's following me, apparently. Yeah, Elise even said that they're following me. It's usually a good sign you're going in the right direction when there are enemies. Over here? Maybe? This seems right. Okay. Yep, still more Magitech enemies, which is a good sign that we're headed the right way. Ow. Or where it thinks it earned the right to headbutt me like that. Ah, this way. Big old frog again. Well, whatever that is doesn't look happy. have to go through him, like Lise says. But it won't let me target anything yet. There we go. Now we can target it. Probably zoom in now. Since we found the monastery where the key is apparently hidden. There we go. This is it. This is the monastery. They have to be around here somewhere. What? What? It's me, Whisker, your grandson. Whisker? By Rauger, is that really you? Yes. Oh, it's good to see you alive and well, lad. But who are these other ones? The Resistance, Grandad. My comrades in arms. She told you all about me thumbing my nose at the Mad King, did she? Heh, daft sods never caught me neither. It wasn't much, but it was my way of rebelling against his rule. Glad to see you've got higher aspirations. Here, make our family proud. I will, I swear. Rauger as my witness. You're very enthusiastic about that key. Hi, Lise. I was worried when he wasn't at the Saltery. We found him in the end. Now that we've got the key, it's time to find that underwater tunnel. The Resonant. We'll need to dive into the locks and look for a tunnel leading beneath the residential district. That should be no problem for Oscar and me, thanks to the Cogent's blessing. But for the rest of you, I will have you know that I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. I think it's best if I support Monago and Arenvold's unit. Oh, right. You can't swim. I am aware of that, thank you. But it is neither here nor there, given that I lacked both the Cogent's blessing and Thancred's preternatural lung capacity. Right, of course. I didn't mean anything by it. Nothing at all. So, Oscar, Thancred, and me, let's head to the water's edge. Elfino and Whisker can rejoin the others and wait outside the gates for us to let them in. I didn't realize Elfino couldn't swim. Let's head over to the water's edge. How far'd they go? Ah, here we go. This looks like as good a place as any. Ere you dive into the briny deep. Oriange, what are you doing here? Master Elfino informed me of your plan, and thus did I hasten to your side. When Mistress Alisaie unfolded to me the tale of her defeat, I was much intrigued by the apparent ease with which Fordola, a theretofore unexceptional warrior, defied my lady's every attempt to do her harm. After some few days of deliberation, I subsequently contrived what I believe to be a solution to the problem of her preternatural prescience. 'Twas in hopes of furnishing you with the fruits of my labors that I came. I think I'm too high for Urianger's voice right now. Wait, isn't that Moonbreeder's... Her etheric siphon formed the basis for my design. Should my hypothesis prove correct, you need but activate it in her presence. To say more would endanger the plan, for ignorance is your shield. Huh? Okay. Cryptic as always. It was Moonbreeder's time. It is not yours, my friends. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, and return. We will, for you and for her. Yes. Right, I'm going in. Follow me. And then down into the water. It's cool. There are ruins down here. There's like a whole castle that sank, apparently. I'll get on a mount so we're a little faster. But yeah, I don't really remember why there's a whole castle underwater. But it's totally caked in salt. And there's a statue of Ralgar down here. But we should go rescue Kryl now. I think I see the tunnel. Yep, that looks like the tunnel. Cool bioluminescent water plants. Hey, Lise. The tunnel leads east. Thancred's already gone ahead. Let's not keep him waiting. Okay. But with a whole sunken castle, what I don't know is if this tunnel was always a tunnel, or if it was just like a hallway at some point. Looks like that's our exit. Oh, looks like we go up the stairs. Even more stairs. What? A sightseeing vista in here. Alright. I had no idea there was one in here. There you guys are. Phew, that was fun. Yes, yes, tremendous fun. Who needs a beastman's blessing anyway? I still can't believe you managed to hold your breath the entire time. It felt like we were down there for hours. Anyway, it's time we let our friends in. Once we head up these stairs, we'll need to make our way to the main gates, which are somewhere to the west of here. Forgive me for stating the obvious, but it bears repeating that until we open the gates, we three are on our own. It would be in our best interest to avoid guards and easily startle small folk. Obviously, but once our guests have arrived, we'll be free to head towards the research facility where trials being held as loudly as we like. Since you've been here before, will you lead the way? Of course, but I will move quickly. See that you do not fall behind. Nothing left to say then. Let's get to it. All set, Oscar? Yes. Zoom out. Oh, there's a patrol. Thancred wants us to let them pass. So for now, we're just following Thancred to the main gates to let our friends in. Get to cover. Hide with Lise. Since the AI will make sure to put her in a place that is sneaky. Thancred took out a guard. Nice of him. That works. For a lever. This looks to be the right thing. Alrighty. Now Thancred is going to lead us to the research facility where Trial is. You had to jump over the bricks, Thancred? Uh-oh, more of them. Oh, don't blow me up. Is this the place, Thancred? I guess so. Ooh. I reckon you lot would come. but I didn't think you'd have the nerve to break the bloody doors down. Makes no difference to me, though. Time to die. That's not her voice. Use the etheric siphon to weaken Fordola and defeat her in battle. Oh, that's right. We can't know. Oriandre didn't want us to know the plan because then Fordola would be able to read our thoughts about the plan.
I can read your every move.
No, you can't.
Out of my way! How could I lose?
Oh. I don't like that. I'd like to remove these side enemies. Looks like we got them all.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Do not cut me to pieces.
Let's finish this!
Oh, it's just me and Lise. Alphino and Dankard.
If only you knew the power!
Ow. Defeat her? I think we defeated her.
No. Not after everything. I cannot lose. I will not!
Oh, but you will! Without your tricks, you're nothing! Conrad, Mefrit, your own comrades! I should kill you here and now for what you did! But there's no place for that kind of justice here. Not in my Ala Mhigo.
Oh, how very bloody noble of you. Why, you'll pardon me my sins, will you? After you and your freedom fighters come and tear down everything we've worked so hard to build? We were fighting for our people's freedom.
Ow.
You're slaves to a tyrant! There's no freedom in that!
Now, my friend!
This is quite a kick.
Croyle!
Alphino? I knew you'd come.
Mhm.
Touching as this moment is, it will have to wait. We should rejoin the main force at once.
Yes.
Lise!
I'm taking her back with us, alive. She's going to answer for what she's done.
Listen to you. Talking like you've already won. Xenos is gonna tear you apart. He commands a power echoing that of the Icons.
What are you talking about?
The hunt, you stupid cow. I'm talking about the hunt! He said you'd come, and here you are, his willing prey. You and your friends are dead, just like mine. And all our misery, all our sacrifice, it was all for naught!
No! You're gonna live long enough to see us win our freedom. I promise you that.
May I live 1,000 years.
Interrogations can wait. Let us be off.
Such an angry woman. Fordola. No. There's a specific distance I like to be zoomed into. Alphino, hello. What a relief to have finally found her. Though our greatest challenge yet lies ahead of us, on the eve of this final battle, I find myself overcome with joy. We could not have saved her without everyone's help. Thancred, Lise, Urianger, and of course you. But yes, there is still much and more to be done. I should be very interested to learn the meaning of Fordola's ominous words, for one. As would I. The legacy of our fathers. Lise has gone to deliver Fordola into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Nago and her men to hold the residential district and stand ready. Once the Alliance has breached the main gates and commenced their assault, the Resistance forces will push through the entrance here and join the fray. In that case, I will remain here. My search for Kryl took me into the city proper, and my familiarity with their defenses may prove useful to the Resistance. Understood. I shall instruct Arenvald and his unit to render support as well. They were tasked with securing the Aetherite, as I recall, with me, Oscar. We'll walk through the streets this time. But eventually we'll just fly around to the Ala Mhigo border. So we are in the city of Ala Mhigo now, just the part that the Imperials made all of the locals go live in. Get through there? Yeah. Go through an alleyway. Almost there. So there is grass here. Hello, Arenvald. Gods, Kryl. It's so good to see you. I feared the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me, all of you. Thank you. We will be departing shortly for Porta Pretoria to rejoin the main host. Arenvald, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred, that you might support the Resistance troops in the coming battle. Understood. We won't let you down. I trust you will refrain from doing anything I would not. You are both far too young to die. Right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. Oscar? Cryle? Let us be off then. Port of Pretoria, which is where we entered the locks. We'll just teleport because it's clear on the other side of the zone. No point taking the time to fly. Hello, Raubon.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial commander. What are you after, a medal?
Yes, no.
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Alagon technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Sid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lys. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Cryle. Even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims. Or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
Yes, he has.
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, As I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations. The shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
Amplitudinous. I think you made that word up.
Ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Urianger is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must, for there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Ala Mhigo.
Yeah.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
Victory is as good as ours.
Exactly. Oh, I wouldn't want to be in Xenos' boots. Not with the likes of us coming to get him. Right. I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
Where to? Oh, Alphino. I was looking at him. If I may, General, is there aught Asuka and I can do to assist with the final preparations? I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me... camera. Pippin informed me moments ago that all forces are in position, and that we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify Alliance commanders. If you've no objections, I should be glad to have you do the honors, Asuka. You were instrumental in the success of Operation Archon. You helped bring an end to the Dragon's War. You are a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents. But I know it would mean much to everyone here. Okay. I can totally tell everyone. Oh, they all turned around to look. That's cool. Ha! But you should be the one to bring me word. By the Fury, it is good to see you, my friend. You who stood with us in our direst hour, will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen, and to me. I wish God's debt can never be repaid. It is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some way to redressing the balance. I'm sure it will. Anybody over? Wow. There's probably a safer way to do that. Like Kane Senna. All is ready. Very well. Though many will fall in the coming battle, how many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is a time for peace, and a time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who have received of hers and the elemental's blessings go now to stand for Eorzea and all of her children. Admiral? It's time then. Though this is not my theater of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons care not either way. The battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. It is not like to be bested by a gate. Probably not. Back to Raubon. Hello, not Serpent Officer. Raubon. It is done then. Thank you, Oscar, for humoring an old bull. Maelstrom, Ada, and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistance forces in the Ala Mhigo quarter are ready and await our signal. Naught left to do but the deed itself. Yeah. Rauban has another quest. The measure of his reach. Right then, I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge to the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Pippin has command of our artillery outside the gate. He'll not be hard to find. Ah, but before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand. Okay. Let's see, what's a good... Let's ride a griffin, like an Ala Mhigo. Everyone's cheering. Just a series of stairs and bridges that lead to the actual main gate of the city. Over the salt lakes. There are people cheering, but I don't know where the sound is coming from. Ah, there's Pippin. Oscar? Elfino? What is that you've got there? Rauban's package? By the 12! This is Tizona! The Bull of Ala Mhigo's legendary sword, forged of two cursed blades. The sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve. A weapon flamed on the blood sands, and with it fortune and glory. Its flames consumed the unworthy, but by fire was he reborn. That he would bequeath it to me now, to carry on his legacy, well, I shall endeavor to deserve it. But I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Once we begin, there'll be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? Yes. Very well, brace yourselves. This should be quite a spectacle. Vice Marshal! Imperial unit approaching from the north. Aiming to destroy our artillery, are they? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed. At least one squadron. Sir, they're wolfmen. Fere Domite. Bloody hells. That's all we need. Call up the Bloodsworn. Tell them to make ready. Marshal Terrapin, wait. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their Imperial masters. Ere you engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. Yeah, we can do that. I am loath to gift our enemy more time to prepare. But if there is a chance that this conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Go then, but be quick. We will, Vice Marshal. With me, Oscar. Alrighty. I mean, so Rauban still has his other sword. Because he used to wield two of them. Back when he had two arms. duty. Fighting duty. We will wait here for the Lupin to arrive. Steel yourself, my friend. Though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence, it would seem wise to prepare for the worst. Yeah. They come, Asuka. You clear the road. Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alfredo Levier, and I come before you with news of great import. Silence, boy! You stand upon a battlefield. Be gone or be cut down. Doma is free. Lord Hien has returned and driven Yotsuyu and the Imperials from your lands. We were there, we helped him. There is no need for you to fight for Xenos. Lord Hien is dead and you are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitek? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again at your peril. We will suffer no falsehoods. I speak only the truth. Put up your weapons, I beg of you. Let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain. If your claims were true, we would gladly sheath our blades and embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we would be traitors to accept. Our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield, or die in dishonor. Alright, we'll hit you until you believe us? I don't want to zoom out too far because of the trees. Just get in the way. Is that all I just said? That was enough? Enough hitting of you? You are no strangers to battle, not much is plain. I am the White, I am Hakuro, and I will be your opponent. Have at you! One-on-one. I see. He's got powers. Already standing in exactly the right spot now, and then I gloated too long and got caught in an attack.
Pull yourself together!
Are you finished? Have you had enough? You fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men, and perhaps even me, but you did not. For this I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us of the battle for Doma's liberation. We should be glad to do so. And then he pantomimes doing it. Lord Hien returned. Such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Gosetsu to perish in the keep's collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. Eyes forward, Hakuro. He wished for no better death. You knew him well. Aye. He would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone, and so we will not. Duty comes before all. All Lupin shall know of Doma's liberation, and of your part in it. When you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one. With fang and claw shall we rip open the throats of our masters. This the White swears. Nice. Thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return you all to Doma. Such a curious thing, destiny. To see us meet with friends of Lord Hien in this distant corner of the world. We shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate. Yeah, we do. Well, the Thaumaturges Guild from Ul'dah, who are all Lalafels and mostly all brothers.
Ah, you are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
Yes.
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates.
I think so too, Pippin.
Thaumaturges, forward! Give me hellfire! Give me Ifrit's bloody inferno! Now give me a Curfin winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth!
Ah. Using rapid temperature changes to weaken the steel. I see what you're doing.
All cannons! Fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock!
Shooting back.
Damn that armor! We nearly had it!
Is that...
He told you he was coming.
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters! Doma is come to pay her debts!
Lord Hien!
We will deal with the flying machines! Forward, my friends! For freedom and justice!
You heard the man! All cannons resume firing!
We're through. The way is clear.
Hey, Pippin. Impeccable timing, those Domans. Come, comrades. The enemy's gate is down. Forward! Pippin? Stormblood. The battle for Ala Mhigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city proper. I trust your unit of elite adventurers is ready, Oscar. Excellent. Your objective is to make haste for the castle and kill Xenos Galvus. Any questions? Of course not. Now, go and get the bastard. We will here in a second. But first, that's where we're going to call this video. Because it's just about time and, you know, dungeons and cutscenes and such. We don't want to make another 2-hour video. So, until next time.